Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. So, first of all, chosen, I just want to talk to you all about how you get to this place as you evolve where you start to shine, right? You're no longer dimming your light. At one point you might have allowed yourself to remain in the shadows. And, as hard as it could be, as a chosen seed, you've likely always stood out, the black sheep in the family. And so you've always been different. And so even when you wanted to be in the shadows and you wanted to remain in hermit mode, you always stood out. It doesn't matter where you went. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter who you're surrounded by. You always stood out. That's just because of who you are. As a child of the Most High Mother and Father, that just comes with the territory. And it's not always comfortable, right? Until you become comfortable in your own skin, until you become comfortable with who you are and the power that you possess and the divinity that's within you. That's when you start to openly express that light. You allow that light to shine, and you don't try to dim it for anyone, nor that you allow anyone to come into your life and attempt to dim it. But one thing about that light is that it attracts a lot of different beings, right? It'll attract people who are inspired by you. They are, you awaken a passion within them. You awaken a zeal, this excitement, this happiness, this freedom. Like you just give them hope. That's what your light does. And for the majority, you'll find that that's the case. But there will be a select few who are operating in karmic energy. These are beings that are very low vibrational, and they live a life that has no purpose, right? And so they have very bad habits, very low vibrational patterns. They are self-loathing. They have a lot of hatred, a lot of anger, a lot of aggression, a lot of suppressed wounds. And when they see your light, they're going to be drawn to it without a doubt. They're going to be drawn to the light. But if you do not give them permission to relish in that light, then that passion or whatever has drawn them to you will quickly turn into hate. That's what comes with the territory chosen. These low vibrational beings get into that mindset where if they can't shine in your light, then they will do everything possible to try to dim it. They will do everything possible to try to convince the world that your light is inauthentic. Okay? But this light that exudes from within you shines from within. And so no matter how hard these low vibrational beings try, they can't seem to convince others of anything outside of the truth. And the only ones that will buy their foolery are other low vibrational beings. People who just don't want to believe that you are authentic because they themselves have not found themselves either. And so it's this misery loves company. And so if they find anyone that they can convince, it's likely because that person is operating on the same frequency. But the beautiful thing about it, though, chosen, is that the Most High Mother and Father places you in a position of elevation for a reason. This is not for egotistical purposes. This is not so that you can feel superior to everyone else. This is not so that you can, have a certain amount of clout or fame. No, this is because you are the standard chosen. You set the example. You have been created to inspire others to be the better version of themselves. You rise into your divinity first, chosen, so that other people can see the potential of who they can become if they decide to take the road less traveled, if they decide to heal themselves, if they decide to become connected to the Most High Mother and Father and have a relationship with their spiritual team. You make it possible for others who thought it was impossible. And so when you are placed in a position where you are front and center stage, it is for a reason that goes beyond the understanding of man. And so when these low vibrational beings come through and they try to tarnish your name, And they try. Remember, keep in mind, I'm saying try because they fail so miserably. It always backfires. Poor things, you know. It always backfires in a way where they look stupid. They want to be and they want to shine in your light so badly that because you don't allow them to shine in your light, they will come and try and pull on your energy in hopes that if they can convince the world that they somehow was attached to you, then maybe they can get some clout off of your energy. Maybe they can get some shine off of your light. Maybe they can get some fame off of your fortune. But by the time it's all said and done, they still remain this little speck, this little drop in the universe where no one is looking in their direction. Their attempts to work against you always fails miserably because the Most High gave you a position that no man or woman can take away from you, ever. It doesn't matter what they think they know, what they hope to know about you, even the things that they try to say about you, the slander, the lies, okay, the bullying tactics, whatever it is that they try to do, it is never effective. It is null and void. Because the Most High Mother and Father said it is so. The Most High Mother and Father said you deserve the position that you are being granted, chosen, and you will maintain your position on your throne. Your crown will not be tilted and it will not be moved by these low vibrational karmics who just can't stand the idea that you are not looking in their direction. They hate the fact that you are not focused on them. They hate the fact that life is still moving forward and that you're still thriving and that beautiful things are still happening for you and that you're still able to get up with that same passion, that same, willpower, that same tenacity to focus in on those things that you love to do. And they hate the fact that you continue to thrive at them. Meanwhile, they can't get you off of their mind. They can't stop thinking of ways to try to come up against you every waking moment. They wake up thinking of what can I do today to sabotage the light of that chosen seed. And it's so sad. It's so sad because the moment you call judgment chosen, judgment hits them harder than they could ever expect. They never even see it coming. But the sad thing is that you would think that after so many ass whoopings, after so many tower moments, and after so much negative karma has come back to bite them, you would seriously think that these beings will redirect their focus towards genuinely becoming a better version of themselves. But no, instead, their objective is to dim your light in hopes that somehow that spotlight will be directed towards them. But you stay focused, chosen. You don't miss a beat. You don't skip a beat because you recognize that this is far greater than other people's ignorance. This is far greater than other people's hatred or disdain towards you. This is far greater than other people's egos. You have a divine assignment and you have committed yourself to taking on that assignment even in the face of opposition. Even in the face of low vibrational beings whose very existence consists of them trying to bring you down. That does not faze you, chosen. It doesn't move you. And every time it happens, the Most High just drops yet another spiritual download on your spirit. Drops yet another spiritual download on your soul. You receive more wisdom, more knowledge, more understanding, more creative ideas, more abundance. Every time they try to work up against you and you rise above it, chosen, the Most High proves to you that there is not one being walking the face of this earth that can stop you from the path and the mission that you have been set on. You were literally formed and developed, and every thought that the Most High Mother and Father had would mold you to take the path that you are taking here in the age of Aquarius. And just as biblical text speaks on the man, right, Yeshua, who would have had a assignment to awaken people Do you think Yeshua, that he had a lot of people that loved him, right? But he had a whole lot of people that hated him at the same time. Does it stop your mission, chosen? Does it stop your mission? Those beings who just hate the fact that you were created to be the Messiah of the lineage of the bloodline, those beings that hate that they bypassed their position when the Most High gave it to them, they decided to completely shun it and say they wanted to choose a lifestyle of foolery. They wanted to choose a lifestyle of drama and toxicity. They wanted to choose a lifestyle of lust and addictive patterns. They wanted to choose a lifestyle of ego and materialism. Does that then become your problem? No, chosen. You continue to take on your assignment because the Most High Mother and Father knows that you are who you say you are. The Most High knows this. You know this. And those beings who are truly awakened here in the age of Aquarius also recognize who you are, despite what the low vibrational karmics have to say about you. No one can remove your crown. No one can take you off of your throne. And you will continue to look forward in your royalty and sit in your class knowing that they're being dealt with. They are being handled, okay? For every thought, every conspiracy, every, wicked intention that they had against you, chosen, all of that is being handled. Even if it didn't have the impact that they was hoping that it would have against you, the intention behind what they did is also going to be judged harshly. And so these beings are finding out very, very fast here in the age of Aquarius that the Most High does not play about you, chosen. They are finding that out. And they're also finding out that you are going to carry on your assignment, whether they like it or not. They will watch you shine. A lot of these beings, they hate it, but they can't take their eyes off of you. They hate to love you. They hate to admire you. But every waking moment, they're checking in, chosen. If you've been given a calling that places you in the spotlight in front of lots of people, if you've been given a calling that gives you, a creative idea that allows you to shine and attract lots of people, trust and believe your haters, those naysayers, those low vibrational karmics are watching you every waking moment. They are studying you every waking moment because they have no life. You have become their life, chosen. You have become their life's mission. Their life's purpose has become to dim your light. But the great thing about all of this, y'all, is that the Most High will continue to elevate you higher and higher and higher and higher to the point where these people, they have no access to your energy. The only thing that they're left to do is to watch you from afar. And that breaks their little hearts because they can't shine in your light. Let them deal with the karma because it's coming and it's going to hit them hard and it's going to hit them fast. That's my message for you all. I love you. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this message and I'll talk to y'all next time.